Hello everyone, second news update for 12th of March. Now it's 22:06 in evening Moscow time, and I have prepared quite a number of news, I think interesting ones, and hopefully you will find this video interesting and useful. And so let's start. And first of all, I'll give you this report from RIA Novosti that Russian armed forces raised the flag of Russian Federation in the central parts of Sudzha. But news goes even further than that. Number of sources reported today, including bigger Telegram channels on big channels on Telegram, like Slaviangrad, for example, that Russian armed forces actually established full control, operational control over their Sudzha, and now clearing operation is underway. Greater developments for the Russian side, obviously. And even though Russian Defense Ministry did not yet confirm liberation of Sudzha, I think Slaviangrad channel has good enough sources, and therefore I'm quite sure a city is under Russian control, and probably tomorrow Defense Ministry will confirm this information. I guess there are some some small groups of the Kyiv regime are trapped in some pockets, and maybe they are still resisting or trying to run away if they will find some safe routes for that. And that's why Defense Ministry did not yet confirm the information about liberation of Sudzha. But once clearing operation is finalized, I guess we will receive this confirmation. What Defense Ministry did confirm is that 5 more settlements were liberated in the Kursk salient area, in addition to 12 others that I reported in yesterday's second update. And these 5 settlements are Kazachye Loknya, first Knyazhy, second Knyazhy, Zamostye, and Mirny settlements. All of these villages are, by the way, located on outskirts of Sudzha itself. And as I already said, Russian troops establish, according to some informed sources, Russian troops establish operational control over their Sudzha itself, and central part is definitely under Russian control. I shared on my Telegram and Twitter X page video of Russian units with the flags exactly in the central part of their city. Also, we have this quite interesting news from Vzglyad newspaper, which is based on an article in El País, a Spanish newspaper. And according to this article, Kiev lost a connection with its troops that were trapped in the Kursk salient area, and therefore, and this development further increased chaos among Ukrainian units in the Kursk salient that are struggling to withdraw from the territory and run away more or less safely. According to this newspaper, latest numbers are that Kyiv regime had from 6,000 to 10,000 troops in the Kursk salient before Russian offensive operation began. I reported about these numbers earlier, but it is good to know that there are more sources that are confirming this information. Russian Defense Ministry, while reporting about casualties on part of Kyiv regime's forces in previous 24 hours, mentioned a little over 200 military personnel that was killed and wounded as a result of hostilities. But once again, Russian Defense Ministry is reporting about confirmed casualties on side of Kyiv regime when there is objective control in place. And other sources, including Ukrainian sources, at this point already are talking about thousands and thousands of casualties that Kyiv regime suffered in last 3 to 4 days since the beginning of this latest Russian offensive operation. And this morning I reported about several thousand Kyiv regime's troops that were trapped in Sudzha itself, and if this city, according to some informed sources, already under operational control of the Russian Federation, I guess significant number of these several thousand troops of Kyiv regime were also neutralized just during these days, last 7 to 8 hours, although it is also a possibility that some number of these Kiev regime's militants did manage to escape to Sumy region, which is temporarily still controlled by Western-backed terrorist regime of Zelensky. In any ways, very significant developments, and there seems like my prediction once again becomes true in a couple of days, and before end of this week, clearing operation will be finalized in entire Kursk salient area, not just in Sudzha, but in the entire Kursk salient area. And for Saturday, Sunday, there will be no Kiev regime's troops present in Kursk region of the Russian Federation. That's been said. Let's continue with some more news. And obviously, military operations continue in other sectors of the front line also. And today, Russian Defense Ministry reported about liberation of Novomarkovo settlement and Dniproenergo settlement in a DPR. Let me show you on the map location of these settlements. I understand that main attention of public is focused on Kursk salient, but operations continue all along the front line and with quite a success for Russian armed forces. So this is a settlement of Dniproenergia on southern Donetsk sector of the front line. This is a settlement of Novomarkovo, this one here. In a DPR, we can call this I don't even know what direction is this. This is DPR, by the way, on the northern side of Chisov Yar, so maybe we should call it Chisov Yar direction. Anyways, military operations are not stopping, not even for a second, and Russian troops are moving forward all along the front line, although obviously last several days their main progress was achieved in the Kursk salient area, which is going to be completely liberated before end of this week. I'm quite sure about it. Hello everyone, if you find this video interesting and useful, please click that like button, leave some commentary and share with your friends. If you like my work and want to support this project, you can do it through several means. All the links are on this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, including links to my Patreon and Boosty pages, where you can have access to full shows in case you are interested. Thank you.